Leaving pillowed peace in the heavens to observe, we enter the wicked suit that seeps from the echoed despair, but with it comes fortune. A commoner's colors drape from the cloth that presents him. He braces for the chance to be casted into rich, stained opportunity. Fortunately, he's reached a glimmer like his in the suit, one of which looks for opportunity and that which holds memories of misfortune. The glimmer beats as if given another life to keep it pulsing. Places of home which resemble the dress of the glimmer. Certainly this is a place of opportunity.
The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Ah, welcome, Great Amaro. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Yeah, and did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad sure. Welcome back to the video. If we ever have a smooth intro like that, ever, and I mess up saying dialogue vocally, I'm just gonna welcome you guys to the gosh dang channel. What's good, guys? This is a newer video. We don't really do videos like this at all. And before I completely break your immersion of the story happening here, I'm gonna do my new gaming videos, and it's gonna be videos on games that aren't as popular to other people, like Resident Evil or something like that. I want to do more like lower type games with more story base. I really immerse in the world and give you guys the type of video that's not too common amongst YouTube, and give you guys an immersion type of experience that I find is good. When it comes to doing videos, I'm starting to lose sight of doing a gameplay where it's just I'm just another person giving you guys a gameplay. I want to give a gameplay that gives you the most immersive experience, not to an insane degree, but just to a degree where you're immersed, you're enjoying it, you're getting the story and my perspective of it. And whether you enjoy my perspective of the story and the little shenanigans we do while I'm in the midst of current gameplay, as in like a freaking skill check or something, or a challenge, or catching a fish while trying to, you know, do gameplay mechanics to get a good, you know, rated S rank, you feel me, on the gameplay. We still jump back and forth between those two perspectives of the gameplay goofiness to my perspective of the immersion, you know. And I hope that can help you guys stay and enjoy the gaming videos. I'll still do reaction videos. I can't help myself. I just enjoy doing that, and doing live streams where I react to stuff with you guys, or play a fast-paced game that gives mini reactions and gets chat alive, and us just enjoying it together. I want that as well. There's many things I want, and I'm still a variety person. That will never change. That's why I've decided to do this that no one could have seen coming. And shout out to Abyss for giving us this game and the PC and so many others that donate on this channel to grant us success. Obviously, we didn't make it, but we did make it to a very far degree that many people don't make it on YouTube, which is 30,000 subs before having to get a job. You know, I left college for this, and I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? I've been living my dream for the past 4 years, if maybe even more. I freaking know how long it's been, but I'm pretty sure 4 years. Your boy's about to turn to almost mid-20s. Almost. We're still on the younger end. But time's timing. And I've realized with timing that life, you can't have all the variety you want out of it. I chose the path of YouTube, so I'm going to get a path of YouTube life. It's like a freaking game, and I've selected my archetype. And there's no going back on it. I could change paths every now and then, but just as you see basketball players try to go into golf, it doesn't really give them a full sequence of events. They don't get a full storyline in it. Their storyline always sets in basketball. Alright, so my storyline will always set within YouTube. I can't really start anything else here. I can't go to be a psychiatrist or something, which would be the second job I'd probably want. I could definitely go into being a librarian. I can't dual archetype it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I could go into psychiatrist if I had money to support that, but definitely don't. And I'd have to drop YouTube, right? I think in life you can only dual two things, and right now I'm dueling Target and YouTube. You know, if you main something, you become the amazing thing at it, or the amazing at it, the greatest at it, right? And I guess if you talk about basketball, people will sometimes try archetype, which would be they do basketball in college work, and also a side job. I think that's more rare though, very rare, by the way, for those that actually end up making an NBA. But anyways, enough with the reference. Just notice, guys, find out what you love and pursue it no matter what. If you end up failing in it like I have, you can always continue to keep working and it won't be a complete failure. I'm not gonna give up. We'll keep making YouTube videos and I could still be successful. In many ways I was successful. So don't ever give up. Keep working for it. And if worse comes to worst, you can always dual archetype things, which is what I'm doing now. So, and trust, I'm happy with my life. I'm glad I got to do it. If I would have stayed in college, I definitely would not be happy. I would always look back and wonder what if. Now we know. And it wasn't a complete failure. We somehow got 30,000 subs on the channel. Probably more like 31, 32, 33. I haven't really been keeping track. I don't care too much about the number, but the number definitely signifies something, right? So thank you guys so much, and thank you to all the subathon memories, all that stuff. I got this emotional music playing, and some people might firstly be getting to the channel here. If you listen to this point, I appreciate you. But yeah, more games like this, more games like Slay the Princess, which I know you guys enjoyed the live stream on. Disclaimer, my voices will vary with the same character. It just happens. I don't know why. However, let's try to think about what I had as voice. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of the old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. How did you get out of it to catch some fish? See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on time, it can really creep up on you. I saw on the desk it said new job or something like that, angler, whatever an angler is. I know what an angler fish is. Isn't that the fish with the little glowy light on their head? Oh! I'm not quite sure. Move forwards with WS. Oh, we're just right into the game. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that freaking ray tracing there, yeah?
And thus, when death occurred, new life was given, a new vessel we use to seek our fortune in. Coated the vessel is with the life of the world we now are in, the same colors of the glimmer that we saw when we first arrived, the same colors of those who seek fortune. And now we shall see what those who seek fortune see every day, as we truly become a commoner in the world of Dredge.
I'm gonna fish here. Start fishing, stock is high, coastal, disturbed water. Catching fish type coastal. Basic fishing pole. Should really put that right here. Let's fill up these 2 extra bottom slots. Press F at the right time. I played Dead by Daylight, so this is gonna be very easy if this is skill checks all throughout the game. Alright, so we did get a fish. You rotate it like this and put it there. There we go. Slot filled. We do need single square slots though for some of these, I feel. I can't move this. I guess we just keep catching fish. Encyclopedia. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Oh, so I don't have to eat fish to survive, I guess? Maybe, perhaps? Rod trawl. Exotic. Interesting. These are different locations. Okay. Pursuits. A fresh start. Catch a fish for the day. The mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can. Oh, yeah, before sundown, right? So we just keep catching, I guess. But yeah, chat, it's my sister's birthday today. So I wonder if I can double tap that. Look how it jiggles. Ew, what the heck? So I ordered some Starbucks for them. And in the midst of doing that, I got Starbucks for myself as well. So I will be taking some of that soon whenever it gets here. I said that like I can't just cut at it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so you can double tap it. If you mess up, it delays the catch. Okay, interesting. We'll try that often, or more often. Let me try to do that. I don't really get that many off. You're getting a lot of spam clicking, guys. Now, I keep catching the same fish. Let's go ahead and move to a different part. Catch something else. Time only advances when you're moving. Fishing or... so we're stagnant here? We stand still. So I should take my time to really look at my surroundings, huh? Before I move. And focus more on fishing rather than moving the ship, because then time is progressing. Oh my god, is that a freaking shark? You don't have the right equipment for the spot. That's like shark water type stuff. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper today. We're sailing around the islands and inlets to back of greater. This is a note we found on our way.
Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. And furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took it more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic.
This is post-editing Lee, by the way. I just woke up, the voice aside. I love how he said he tried to throw everything away from his previous ship upon coming in this area. Obviously, our ship ended up crashing and burning, right? So technically, we lost everything. Born anew in the land, So that's very interesting. Now, we'll see where their story goes, but because they didn't burn everything and they kept something, I wonder if that will give them ill fortune. And we'll find out later there will be a man that has lost some items that he has brought when he came here. So maybe the waters consumed that is which was foreign to the area.
So this may be from the perspective of, I'm going to say it as a very basic mind-thinking human right here, that this is a man and a woman, and not a gay couple. It could be a gay couple. However, it's a couple. And we're seeing it from the perspective of the person that's not manning the ship. They're saying they love the rocks, how they look and stuff. And for some reason, the person manning the ship is enjoying the ship ride more than the actual wedding. Or they said something like that? They're enjoying something more than the actual wedding. However, they're having a great time, and they're going on a picnic. Just a lover's note, I guess you could say. Writing down things that they noticed. Stock here is medium, and not as big as the other one. I don't know if that matters at all. We're already about to have a full ship, so we'll have to head back soon eventually anyways. Okay, this is what those side spots are for. You see that, chat? Beautiful. Let me get more of those. Oh, this shows the fish type you'll catch. I see. Interesting. I did not mean to place that there. See, now there's no more fish here, so now we have to leave, which will waste more time. So this is the emphasis of time. You catch it in the daytime usually is what this means. Aberration of. What does that mean? Is there gonna be like freaking evolutions, like Pokemon or something, bro?
After finding words tainted with love, romance, and fortune in a sea of stories, I became distracted by something of another world. Our real world. Immersion broken.
Full value of those. Oh my gosh, my keyboard is changing with the game. You guys can you guys see that? Oh my god, look at this. It was just red. I gotta show you guys this. That was so weird. I don't know. I just noticed it. Look, and it's moving like water, bro. Okay. Here we go. Watch this. And it shows like the green skill checks. Dude, that's so cool. I might have to get another one of these. This is like a razor or something. I might have to get another razor. Oh my god, and look at the inventory queues on this. I know this is a high budget game. Or maybe that's not a high budget thing, but I don't know.
And as safety took its slumber, paranoia began to awake. And we knew it was time to head back. Otherwise, we'd find out more of what really lives in these waters.
You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. I see you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement vessel yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. Not a bloody loan in red text. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. The small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied, understand? What if you made me crash to put me in this scheme? Evil! Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt, got it? Where do I sell the fish? Where do I sell the fish? Probably here, but you know, I'll ask. Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. That man works 24/7, that must be his house. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter, chopping something. Fish probably. Yeah, the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found one so fast. I'd do that. What happened to the other one? What's your name? What happened to the other one? Hey, it takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands may pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. I mean, I got some pretty good ones here, man. Some good 3-squared ones. Many 3-squared. They're all 3-squared, but this one wraps around in us and kind of like a L shape. So I think you'll like this one. How about that? Is that good? Debt adjusted. Oh, I can get rid of my debt pretty quick. Look at that. Wait, why is it going up? Why is that red number going up? What? Pick up. These are $16. My goodness, we really got the good ones, huh? And these squids, which you can only get at night or more, so night fishing is more rewarding, which makes sense. Well, we'll just sell everything. I can uninstall my engine. I can uninstall that as well. Interesting. I want to readjust where they're at, but oh, okay, I see, chat. So look at this. We have engine things here, I guess. Blades, I would assume, which is for engines that you can only put in engine slots. We have a light slot. We have fishing slots, right? So we'll probably get a bigger rod. And then we got more slots here for probably catching sharks. Put something in there to help us catch that. Very interesting. We're returned to town. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. Oh, one last thing. Local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modification to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Nice. We got some female workers here. Diversity. As you walk through the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. Now, I can't do a woman's voice, so how do we do this, guys? How do we start our mini series of me most likely reading out the text to you guys, but say it in a woman's voice that I don't obtain?
You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors. Around here, payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if I take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs it.
She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, and all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Look, just take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Let's do that because I can't take things seriously if I don't. I can sell this. I will have enough money to get this new one. And this one will have to go in this slot right here. Simple skimmer, a lightweight rod suited catching fish that live in the shallows. Splintered and fragile, this rod is only capable of catching the smallest of fish. Wow. Strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. I'm actually gonna do what you guys probably think I shouldn't, which is sell this and get that. Did I do the math right? Surely, right? They wouldn't allow this to happen if it wasn't. It's 37 and 50 cents. So I should have some room to spare. There we go. Install 3 hours. Oh my god, do I have to pay in-game currency to make it faster? Oh, it just progresses time. Nice. So when you sell something, it costs more to buy it back, of course, which, you know, profit, I guess, makes sense. Profit for them. Curious looking component could be used to develop some new equipment, but would need some investigation at the dock first. So how do you investigate this? I feel like she would be able to tell me, right? Can I show it to her? Ma'am, can you look at this? Tell me what it does. Undock research. Now this is what I need to do, I think. Research parts. Volcanic shallow. The catches of the area. Mangrove coastal. Mangrove shallow. Mangrove volcanic. Coastal shallow. I need to research that little small engine I had. This one right here. It's not letting me though, but it's on the top of its list, so I assume it's good. I just definitely increased the speed of that mother sucker. Oh wait, I spend a research part for this and it's unlocked other parts I can research. Jet drive, which I think is what it's gonna end up being, is that one small thing we have, maybe. Improved outboard engine. Well, that's where my research point went, I guess. Naturally, I should research my fishes and catch better fish to get more selling, to get more money, then go for the engine upgrades next. But you know what? I messed up because I really want to see what that did. That's okay. Oh, mother sucker. And the thing we just used, it was actually an inventory item. Those are inventory items, research inventory items. Wow, okay, well, you know, that makes some sense. Peppermint hot chocolate with oatmeal because I'm lactose intolerant, mother sucker. Does chocolate have dairy in it? Yes, but at least it's not milk that's in here instead, okay? It's giving me like a quarter of the effect, I think. Does that math add up?
We awake from our dream with some hot chocolate,
Because I'm lactose intolerant.
letting us ease upon the few hours of sleep we only got. Re-entering the nightmare once again, we find some fish, and upon that we also see a whisper of misfortune in the distance.
Alright, see what this is. Now let's pay attention to the dates here. We have August 21st, 1927, August 20th, so this is the day after.
We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck us the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around. A few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all the important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious.
Now I wonder if the items that fell off were related to the previous name of the boat. You know how she kept the one thing because she liked it. It's called Ocean Riches or something like that. I wonder if that's were the items that fell off. But regardless, I wonder if we can find those items if we go to that area where they said they crashed. But we're probably already by it, maybe? I'm not sure.
Alright, so now we're seeing notes about rocks appearing out of nowhere, and we're also seeing notes about stuff falling off of a ship, so they lost cargo. I'm sure if I hit a rock, I can probably lose cargo as well, so that should be a pretty bad thing. We have damage squares here, so if I hit all damage squares, I'll probably sink and get a game over. Interesting. Encyclopedia, this can be caught in the day and in the night. 2'7", 2 feet and 7 inches. Is that, did I read that right? Is that how, chat, how big is this thing? I mean, I could assume. For those that want to know, this is what it looks like when you zoom in with the thing.
As if rocked gently into a sense of safety, the waves told me of an unknown dweller as an opportunity to plummet me into a glimpse of its harsh reality.
Chat, are we regretting it yet? What the freak? Guys, does this happen in real life? I don't think that's common, right? Those guys, watch out, there's land over there. Orca, there's land over there. I don't know if that's an orca, I just see that it has a pattern of one. As far as I know, which isn't much. All right, here we go. Easier to catch than the stingrays we got. I can only catch 2 of these max, so I don't like that. It's gotta be something we can do here. Now, the good thing here is along this side, we saw the little eels or whatever that guy was over here. So if I can just find those again, we can actually get a little bit more. Backing up goes very slow, and time is always progressing. We have to head back now. Regardless of what we may see, find, we need to head back now. Let's see if we make it back. I think we might be all the way outside until it's gosh dang daylight. A glowy thing over there. This is bad. We did sleep though. We did sleep. If we were looking at red eyes, we'd be in the middle of one right now. I'm kind of scared, chat. And that doesn't happen often. In a game like this, I wouldn't think so. This is kind of like we're doing the intro right now, where we're just seeing the lighthouse, and then we crash. Except this time, I'm gonna try not to crash. Okay, we wait here. Hold on, because I could get an extra fish real quick, and that's always worth it. What if we dock over here? Is that good, game? Can we agree with that? It's all arrow squids. We dock here. Oh, freak me. That was a close one. Okay, cool. You can dock here. We're saved. Yeah, I was a little scared, guys. I wasn't too sure about that one. Oh, the trader's here, so that definitely was jewelry that we can sell to them. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves are full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over the silver spectacles. Ah, hello. Is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got any nice, anything nice with you today, perhaps? I actually don't. Sorry about that. It was nice meeting you, though.
Eventually, we got some sleep, and as it does, human curiosity seeped once again into our minds, as we saw something in the distance unknown and wanted to discover what it might be.
Ah, here it is, the question mark. See, now this may summon a kraken. That might be a kraken's tentacle there. But, you know, we got to try it out and see. I can catch a lot of these, y'all. Instant catch, like a great skill check. Trophy caught. Now that's beautiful. Look at these jiggly eels. Jiggle these balls, bugs. You know what I'm saying, guys? You guys know what that is? What that's from? Of course you do. Of course you do. Me, Canyon.
Curiosity was satisfied, so we head back to where we first awoke to sell its rewards.
A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to look to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to see the area. I've come to meet people. I've come to fish. I don't know why I'm here. I guess this is where I assert myself. I've come to fish. There was an angler here that was wanted. There's nothing for someone like you anymore. Do you yourself a favor and move on? She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. She over walking with the light out like it's not 5:20 p.m. and the sun's still up. What the freak you doing with that out? She's got goggles on as if, I don't know, she's some type of Maybe like someone that works with sparks or something. I don't know. She's just does it all, I think. She's got the binoculars for seeing out in the distance. She's got the toolbox for whatever they need. And then they got the gosh dang blacksmith goggles. A woman of many trades. Mayor. Just the person I was hoping to see. Well, you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow. Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure, man. Sure. Why the freak not, man? Mayor hands you a small damp package bound to a string and dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get it lost. Alright, so this is actually timed event. I can't let it spoil. Or I guess I don't get the bonus. I don't know if there's a direct story mode in this game or not, chat. It might be a light story mode. As in, you can kind of do whatever you want and the story progresses as fast as you want it to. And it's not really too imperative. It's kind of just want you to go around and fish. Upgrade your ship. I need to go to Little Marrow. This is the Marrows. So Little Marrow's just across. I was already there, actually. Pursuits. Deliver the package. Package feels quite dense and damp. Something is seeping through the paper. Curious, but I won't open it. The lore, chat, the lore. This is what I play games for, man, is the lore. This is where it really gets interesting, where it truly gets interesting. The gameplay aside, this is the story behind it all. And we're gonna figure that out now. Now, my excitement increases. The contents don't feel like anything at all, just a wrapped mess of shapes. Wrapped mess of shapes that is damp, though? Like a little wet? And I can't look closer at it. I can't open it myself. There's nothing for that. I could discard it, which is very interesting. I wonder if it'll give me an error message after. So it's an optional mission, I guess. At this point, we need to sell. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Oh, perfect, actually. Yeah, tell me about the order, man. They asked for 1 gold flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. I actually have both of those, I think. I don't know the correct name, but I know I have 2 of those types of fish. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Have you got any fish for that order? Yeah, I do right now, man. It's perfect timing. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on nice until it's all ready to go. And I can take it from my storage. Beautiful. Oh, I love the way they're putting this in there. I'm not gonna give you my extreme trophy fish because I feel like that's gonna give me more money for a sale. That'd be wild, but I will give you this one. There you go. Sold 2 fish. I'll still get you money for them. Well, he said he was gonna give us better money for it. Maybe I should have sold the yellow one. A bit more. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. I should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. I don't see many people fishing these days, or fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what the nights are like around here. Good luck. So these guys that live in here already know it gets a little trippy at night, you know what I'm saying? However, his request, I did have, he said an eel and a gold flounder. Can I ask him again what he wanted? I feel like I should always keep 1 type of fish in my storage for request. I think that's smart. So I'll keep 1 stingray and I'll sell the other. So let's go ahead and sell that. Okay. And we'll sell all these actually as well. Which I may be messing up by doing this, but who knows? Who's to say? And without a doubt, we sell this. $22 roonies. Contrasted, or, yeah, I guess contrasted, right? The opposite of what is a regular eel, which is $17.52. There it is, guys. Wait, why is my... Okay, so the debt's going down now, actually? Debt adjusted? Am I ever gonna get out of debt, man? Rotting. Condition rotting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So they would like their stuff fresh. Rotting is actually a thing here. I have negative debt, by the way. And I just sold all my flounders because they're rotting. I don't want rotting food in my storage, by the way. That's not ideal. I have negative debt. Does it increase continuously? Did he say that? Was that a condition? All right, regardless, let's go put this, drop this package off. I don't know what that guy wanted, but I can check it in my tab in pursuits. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. And we get those by doing it how? They only bite at night. Okay, that's the issue. It is nighttime. It's time to catch those fish. What the heck? And a delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how low he can be. So I guess he used to... Well, he works the docks, but maybe he was on the... Ah! He knows how lonely it can be because he works the docks, which means he only sees people when they come to dock. Which means not too many people dock here. Which means not too many people survive these waters here. Interesting. Read to unlock. I haven't read this yet. Reading. Selected as active book past time to read. So it just that's a passive progression there right there. Sustainable fishing. We don't sleep yet because we are greedy. And we need the correct things here. We'll go for that first. When you whip this thing around, boy. Is that it right there? It is. If this can only be caught at night, W cash. Oh, a black grouper, here it was. Okay, that was it. I didn't know it looked like that. Now these squids we just cannot get. I think I need a different fishing rod for that.
And I did. And this is where we stray from being just a commoner because we must be more to achieve what we want. Thus, we travel at night.
If anything, we'll just catch more groupers. Holy freak. They're just randomly appearing, bro. Just like in the story. I think I'm communicating with a demon here in the seas. Honking horns back and forth.
We had obtained our fishing rod, but sadly, time just wasn't on our side.
And it's gone. Sag.
And with that failure, I ended up resorting to having a commoner's day. But when night comes, I plan to break out of that status and become bigger, someone who can catch the angler and then return to where I came, for whatever reason it could have been, to help out family or myself. Whatever it was, I couldn't sit in this boat they placed me in, having to be so normal. I must become different, become more. It is the only way to break a cycle that many have been placed in here, a cycle that I will not let myself go into. I must be unnatural and risk-taking to become more than what they have placed me in.
Mayor's quickly walking towards you in a good mood. Ah, it seems he got word of what happened in our good delivery time. You know what I'm saying? That junk was like a freaking Amazon Prime. God dang fast service. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. That's if they get past the waters that brings them here. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand our facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Dry dock. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad to have chosen you to be here with us. I'm not gonna see what the dry dock is yet. I found this book. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp and battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Oh yeah, I did need to read some stuff already. Hold on. Did I have fish to sell? Did I already sell those? I did. Yeah. I'm getting distracted now. 83% completed reading that one. Rods, reels, and rigs, free to unlock. I haven't read that one yet. See what the dry dock is.
This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hools. We'll need a decent stock of farm materials for these projects, lumber, metal, scraps, that sort of thing.
How'd I get those materials?
There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks, and they're like, I'm sure you'll find a way to get them.
So shipwrecks are gonna give us upgrades. Materials
assigned towards upgrades will be stored here. So don't worry if you only have for what's needed.
Oh, okay, so... Well, I don't have anything of what's needed, but... Alright. And finally, as intended, we sleep until the night. There we go. Let's get out there. Now, since we got, you know, restless, we have to find a flounder again. That's gonna lead to some issues. Considering I don't see any near. Just kidding, there it is. The black grouper, there it is. Let's get that. Beautiful. Not quite sure if this is timed, and I'm in a dire situation right now. I think I am. We need to make it to light. In our pursuit of doing so, we need to find these arrow squids. There it is. Grab these real quick, chat. We head back to the fishmonger. He works 24/7. Check cabins for bonuses. Nice. We'll read that next book on the next book soon. What the freak? What? What? Brood squid. What the heck is this? Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. I have a feeling what these guys might be, you know, secretly exchanging. Maybe things like this. What in the world? The skill check spot changes on this one. That's interesting. Well, we got everything we need. Let's make our way back to the shore. As you see our pink eyes starting to come in here as if these fishes are farting in our face whenever we catch them. And it's not looking good. And I don't know if we'll make it back in time. I feel like the paranoia should give more effects though before we die. It's not peak. I slept before this too. I'm sure I'm good. Does that calm me down? I don't think it does. It's okay, we're out of there. And we dock safely. I get the feeling my paranoia is nowhere near max, and it gets a lot more insane. And it's probably laughable how I'm getting scared at this rate. Show the fishmonger. Caught a strange fish. Why would I show that to someone? I should take it to the fishmonger. He might know more about it. Oh, well, the fishmonger seems trustworthy. He's been keeping it real with us. As far as I'm concerned. Let's go ahead and read that. I should have been reading that. That's my bad. I feel like that was scripted right there, guys. Like, I was supposed to catch that weird looking thing because of this challenge the fishmonger gave us. Have you got any fish for that order? Sleep whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Yeah, it's all fresh too, man. What if I put this instead of that there? Interesting, I can actually do that. I want to see what he says. This may be the wrong move, and you guys may be saying don't do this, and I can sell that for something better. I already have something there. Well, it's actually showing red, so I don't think I can do this. Done? Oh, alright, come back when you have everything. Okay, my bad. Alright, here, we come back then. He keeps freaking sighing in our face. Here. Take the regular ones then, man. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Get it fixed at the shipwright. This looks like the icon of the things that we needed to fish for things, so I'm sure that's how we fish for crabs. Something adults be doing, you know what I'm saying, every now and then. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere. Then come back after a day or two to check on it. Oh, really? You just leave it there? We've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. What is it today? You had a grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep stuttering breath. Or maybe like... No, what would it be? I don't know, bruh. I think the first one was... My first attempt was probably the best. Anyways. No. This is sort of specimen to liven up my day, I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side to its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach. He pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. What? And they consumed a handkerchief and made it look like that? Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. My goodness, is this treasure we can sell? Once beautiful handkerchief drawn to the insides of a grotesque fish pattern with delicate crimson thread. Yeah, put that in my storage. Discordant sound effect. Lasts for 3 days, yield 1 to 2 per day. You sell these things, huh? I think I'll just use the free one. The man is looking at you through your cabin window. What? He's in my ship? His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Where the freak did he go? It's 4 AM and I'm still paranoid. We sleep a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit of an hour of a sleep. Not bad. We will buy one of these. I feel like I want it. Refund. Yeah, refund, because I didn't mean to click it yet. Okay, no, I'm good. I'll get it. Lights installed for the ride. Okay.
We seem to catch glimpses of what could be past the life of a commoner, as the fishmonger shows his surprise to our catch, and as new people enter our lives, seeing worthy and value in us. Upon doing this, we seek upgrades as well to our vessel to make it further in this land. Our next step will be to satisfy the fishmonger's request, and more importantly, figure out who the mysterious man is that could give us knowledge, which could equate to power, which could equate to us completing our mission, which is capturing the angler.
Ruined Mansion. Our storage always comes with us, so we could just stock up on fish for fun. Workshop. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Okay. You have the handkerchief with you? The man seemed interested in it, so you should probably bring it to the meeting. Oh, it's in my storage, I guess, huh? There we go, right there. I'm done with this book. Why does it show 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod? Oh, okay. The man is in the doorway. Watching you approach, he's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound and crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, arts and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. Yeah, he's got a big vocabulary, guys. And you have something for me? You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need to not give your fishing... Oh, freak me. You need to not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Sure, man. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for: a ring, necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. Guys, I'm lactose intolerant, as I said earlier. The slight bit of dairy and the chocolate in my hot chocolate is getting to me. I apologize. I would encourage you to ask more around the towns and shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alright, so now we can catch jewelry, I'm guessing, is what that did for us. It is becoming nighttime, and you know the nighttime fish sell for more, so we'll probably actually go for that. Find the key in the Marrows, find the music box in the Gale Cliffs. It's going all over the place, huh? Devil's Spine as well. My goodness, that sounds like an end-game thing right there. Alright, I definitely looked the wrong way. Oh yeah, the treasure is ready to be obtained. We have a question mark over there. I want that. Oh, that might be another one of those lanterns with the notes. I don't feel too sure about this. Check pot. Ah. Interesting. You guys see that shining over there? Abyssal. I mean, I can't catch it, but I can at least look at it. That seems mighty special. Seems like it's inducing paranoia faster, too. Wait, I can catch this. Oh my god. What the heck? Voltaic grouper. An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over this fish's scales. It thrashes ceaselessly, even hours after being pulled from the water. God, it's freaking spasming. I don't know if that fish will give us an artifact that's needed for this guy. We rest until there. I think we can survive the night. Traveling back. Into which case we're going to talk to the fishmonger again. Hold on 1 second. This is important. What did I just see? Stingray at night? Now that is alluring. Very alluring. Nothing? My goodness. Let's go to this. We already caught the weird looking arrow squid. So it might give us another one here. And look, the paranoia goes away. Let me get this before the night is over! Let's go! 5:44 a.m. I think 6 it would have went away, maybe. Oh, nothing. It's nothing, guys. It was an hallucination. An illusion, even.
And with all the fishing and nothing bad happening, the land made me feel as safe as it wanted it to. So safe to where I'd drift off away as if into a slumber, but that slumber would drift me so far away from safety that I may not be able to make it back.
I don't think this trip was worth it. We'll check the crabs as we head back. If we even make it back in time. Before night comes again. Bang, baby! Let's go! Red snapper! Golden. Oh my god, what the freak? Blood snapper. Oh my god, chat. Our RNG is so high. Is this normal in this game? Should it be this common? Blood leaks endlessly from under its scales, pulling beneath it no matter where it's placed. My goodness. Endlessly splashing blood. Complete reading our book. Let's check our crab and see what that does. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Okay. Alright, well now we actually do need to go back. There it is, man. Life, nature, undisturbing of us for whatever reason. I think I just seen some fish under us. We head back to our crab trap over there. And the funny thing is, if we caught anything, we really don't have storage for it. That's one of the rare ones you catch in daytime, the blood snapper. So there is purpose. I notice this game likes to have creatures swim alongside of us pretty frequently. Now, what if I seen those dolphins swim into a pool of sharks that we could have potentially caught? Will they die? Look how fast that sun goes down. Yeah, we don't make it back in time, guys. We do get these, though. What could be different here? Nothing, I don't think. Yeah. Nah, I just caught one on accident. Freak me. Back in the water, sir. There you go. It seems like you don't eat in this game. I thought we ate in this game for hunger or something, but I don't think you do. Holy freak, what is that? Is that leading us somewhere? Should we follow that? I'm gonna follow that. What the heck? What the heck? We gotta get out of here. We're damaged. We're damaged. Okay, next time don't follow that. I thought we were supposed to follow that junk. We are moving so slow. We are moving so slow. Don't know. I have a bloodfish and a different special fish. Brother. Brother, help. SOS. 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 SO motherfucking S. Freak the crabs. Just go home. Back up, everybody, back the freak up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the long trip. Was there any gamblers there that thought I would take damage when I went all the way over there on the way back? Was there any nowheres? Holy freak. They messed up our fishing rod too, man. We're gonna have to fix all that. Which, no problem, at least we're alive. Damage 2 out of 3. We almost died there. We head out early. We make it back. We sell what we need to sell. And we bloodsy move on to the next thing. God, we move so slow, chat. This crab thing is on the way, so we'll be fine. Seems like time may be progressing slower, maybe. Fiddler crab, we did need one of these. We'll take that. Hopefully these sell for a lot because these crab pots do not last long. No, we can't stop here. Press F to avoid gaps. Oh, freak me. I see it. We are the cursor and we can't let that get it, essentially. Alright, we got a ring. He wanted one of those, I think. I feel like it would be a more special ring, though, that he'd want. So when this has bubbles around it, I assume that means we caught something in it. Or that I just put it on a perfect spot to fish, which is bad RNG by me, I guess. Nope, we caught something, okay. And this says it needs repair, so it still is here, it just needs repair. So those things do stay. 3:14 p.m., time to spare as well. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. I just went south, mother sucker. I just went how far south? How far south? You son of a gun. Oh, the builder. Oh, who's that? They probably can fix my ship, huh? I don't know about you guys, chat, but I'll continue the segment when I take my actual IRL nap. I'm sleeping in the ship. I'm sleeping in the ship, chat, IRL. Question to end this video off, guys. Those that haven't fallen asleep and watched it while sleeping. Those who are awake and intrigued in the lore. Who do you guys think is the most trustworthy person in this gosh dang game right now? Comment down below. I'll check out the comments, man. This wasn't from a live stream, so all the communication will be through the comments, and I will definitely make sure I check those out. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys either in episode 2, or if this is just in episode 1, I'll see you guys when I get back from the slumber inside the ship. Rest easy as I sleep with these demon fishes.